Lindsay, 5:52, and today our country pays tribute to our veterans across the nation and around the world.
One place holding a number of ceremonies is the WWI Museum in Kansas City, and that's where we find Joel Nichols this morning.
And Joel, what does the museum have planned today?
No.
Joel? You're on.
Hey, how you doing?
How are
we're
you?
here. We're here in the World War I Museum, and we're talking about children and about history and about this wonderful place that has really seen such a great renaissance over the last 10 years. Dr. Matt Naylor is here, and this is a special day and a special weekend. Tell us about Veterans Day, because I think sometimes it gets lost in all the holidays and all the commemorations, and Veterans Day is so special and so important in our history.
Yeah, and here at the National World War I Museum, a Memorial Veterans Day plays a special part. You know, the armistice, 11th of the 11th,
Right.
You know, 1918, probably as kids, you remember in Australia at least, we would have moments of silence at 11 o'clock. The day that the armistice was signed, that then became part of the global experience of marking and remembering those who were lost and those who continue to serve. So Veterans Day now, as we know it, really is important for us, that day where we honour those who serve in our defence forces.
And we're standing in front of these poppies, and we have these beautiful poppies over here that this is so emblematic of the entire museum. I may be wrong about this, but it seems to me that the poem In Flanders Field is kind of where this idea of the poppies comes from. What's important, when I was a kid, we would have people all over our little town selling poppies.
Yeah, so
what's important about this?
Poppies will remain dormant, the seeds will remain dormant in the ground for 80 years or so. In Flanders, in Belgium, because of the destruction, because of the artillery, the war, the ground is disturbed. Together with the corpse that lay on the grounds, these poppies grew. So this extraordinary image of horror and yet hope. And that's where then the poem arose. In 1921, the Royal British Legion had the first Poppy Day on November the 11th, like the New Zealand poppy that I have here, that that reminds people, remembrance for those who have served and continue to serve.
You can come here today at 10 o'clock. There's going to be a very special ceremony. Also, I believe veterans and serving members of the armed forces get in free today and into the weekend.
All weekend, yep.
And then half price for everybody else. But I'm telling you, this is a great weekend to be here. And if you've never been to the museum, or you haven't been here in a while, you need to come back, because it's always something new and always something important. And we thank you so much.
You bet.
And we're standing over the poppies, which is such a weird and yet inspiring place to be.
That's fascinating. I'm so glad we learned this morning about the symbolism of it.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.